Tech giant Microsoft is set to lay off almost 5,000 employees in a major reset of its gaming division. Majority of those impacted are Xbox workers. They say the jobs aren't being replaced by artificial intelligence, but the cuts are in response to how AI has impacted their operations.
Hey everybody, I'm Miles, and I've been a software engineer for about 8 years. In May 2025, I got laid off from Microsoft, and although it did come at a surprise, being part of the mass layoffs, I took it as an opportunity to take a year off. And so I took a year off. I started working on, or continued working on a project I had been already doing nights and weekends. The project was focused on helping engineering teams do QA testing to find bugs. And so I told myself I'd give myself a year to go without a job and to just see where the product goes, be able to learn more how to build products end to end. And although I did get some paying customers with the project, I didn't see it worth continuing to work on full time. The traction just wasn't getting there. And so I decided to start looking for another job, and I've been doing interview prep for about 2 months now. And I have started talking to recruiters at companies I applied to do the initial screening. And the main goal with that was to understand what does the market look like, and for the companies that I'm interested in, what are they looking for? Are they looking for still the standard elite code style questions, or is it more seeing how you can build a product end to end? And so I've been definitely learning what these companies are looking for, and they tend to vary depending on the company and the stage. And so I can share more about that in another video.
It's funny how quickly someone can give up on themselves. His product, he spent time building it. He believed in it. He probably thought it was the future. You know, when you're working on something, you be like, yeah, this the one right here. This gonna take me to the next level. It's up from here. Then as soon as it don't get enough traction, just like that, some people give up. Now, I know you gotta have some money coming in. I would say apply for another job and still work on promoting that product. If they don't know you, they can't flow you. Enough people just don't know you. You're not going to put it out there and it's going to go up instantly. You have to work on building out your clientele, getting it out there in front of people. It's baffling how quickly people just give up and lose faith in themselves.
While everybody was searching Holland's name because of the Viking animation, while everybody was watching the Odyssey premiere looks, and while everybody was turning both into timeline discourse, this happened. Microsoft is about to cut 4,800 jobs. The company says those roles are not being directly replaced by AI. But Microsoft also says AI is changing how we get things done, while companies are pouring billions into AI and facing pressure to prove the investment is actually paying off. In plain English, AI does not have to sit directly in your chair to change your job. Your position does not have to be handed to a robot for AI spending to affect your paycheck.
Team, did you just see that Microsoft blew up its entire Xbox division? Okay, so yesterday, Microsoft cut about 4,800 people and hit reset on all of Xbox. People are calling this the biggest gaming layoff ever. And the reason? They straight up said it was not healthy. In fact, they were losing 64 cents on every dollar they're putting into it. But here's the wild part. While Xbox is bleeding money, you have Microsoft that's pouring billions into AI. So if you zoom out, cutting the 4,800 roles is actually a way to fund the AI build, right? Invest in what's to come. Cut the jobs that are supporting a bleeding portion of the company and then feed the AI build out that's on the horizon. The full breakdown is in the article attached here by CBS. And if you were impacted by any of these, let me know. Did you find out day of? Did you see it coming? And also, are you anticipating more hires by Microsoft, but for AI roles in the future?
Well, the money has to come from somewhere. Yeah, I always like to tell people, I always say it, they're going to cut roles. They might cut a whole team out to fund innovation. They have to allocate a budget to what's to come, which is AI. That takes money. They have to build it out. Once it's built, then there won't be much overhead other than maintenance. Maybe some behind the scenes fees, but it won't be much like paying employees. You don't have to make pension contributions or nothing like that. You know, AI don't retire. That's the part that they're really going to save on. And it's autonomous. It can work forever as well. It can work all day, all night. Day and night. I keep the AI working at the job site. For real though. It's not funny what's happening. I just had to make some light about the situation. That's 4,800 jobs. That's a lot of jobs for sure. And you better believe the numbers will be higher once AI starts to do its work.
Microsoft decides to lay off 4,800 people. Today, July 6, 2026, and 1,600 of those people gotta go today. Did y'all see that email they sent out to these employees? Now let's walk through this. You going to work this morning, and your first email that you open up says, "Hey team, we are beginning the most significant restructure in Xbox history. After careful consideration, I've made the difficult decision to reduce our team by approximately 3,200 throughout the FY27. This will include 1,600 additional roles eliminated today, meaning 4,800 in total." How to make it sound good by separating them, having you do the motherfucking math. If you are seeing this email, that means you weren't a part of the 1,600 that was eliminated today, because otherwise you would have no access and you would already be off the system. How the fuck are you expected to play normal? And the email surely said 3,200 motherfuckers gotta go. And this shit say, "I know this is painful," and they're saying goodbye to colleagues that they've been working with for decades. They don't give a fuck, y'all. And of course, all these layoffs are being done while Microsoft is actively emphasizing its investments in AI projects. All this in the name of these changes are about to be a bigger future for Xbox, not a smaller one. All in service of making Xbox where the world plays and creates. And this is a sign for everybody that's still there. That right there, ending off the email just like that, let you know right there, this is all about them. They do not give a fuck about nothing you have going on. They are telling you in this email, literally. And then they wonder why everybody's at their limit, why everybody tired in the motherfucker, why everybody crashed down, why everybody hate this bitch. Because every time we look up, it's always some bullshit. You know how many people that's probably been going to work for years on end, working off of these people, and then all of a sudden, because they feel like a greater version of themselves is without you? Shit, y'all.
It's definitely a warning to the people that are still employed. I hope y'all don't think, oh, I'm glad it's not me. I'm safe. Nah, you're not safe. You're next. Wait for that next email. It could be months from now. It could be less than a year from now. In the meantime, go to work, but plan for the worst. Hope for the best, plan for the worst. That's all you can do in this current job market. That's all you really can do, honestly. You never know when it'll be a meeting scheduled saying, hey, you know what? We have to downsize. We have to eliminate your role. Or in order for us to continue on as a business, as a company, we have to, reduce our staff. They really don't have no sympathy for you. It's all about profits. How much profit can we make? And the thing is, with the way the world is going, with the way AI is going, there's this saying, if you can't beat them, join them. You can't beat AI for real, so everybody got to join. They got to join the race. Companies are figuring out how can we implement it into our production.